Good morning. We have a full room today. I am Osceola County Chairwoman Cheryl Grebe. I am joined here by Representative Torres, Vice Chairwoman Viviana Janer. We have Representative John Cortez, Mayor Alvarez right behind me, City Commissioner Angela Eady. We have Bill Litton in the back. We have Bill Sturgeon from the City of Kissimmee. Of course, Sheriff Russ Gibson, fellow Commissioner Fred Hawkins, Vice Mayor Lynette Matheny from St. Cloud, and also Don Fisher, the manager of Osceola County. Thank you all for being here today. The storm continues to strengthen and shift, so please remain vigilant. We'll get an update of the storm track from Emergency Manager Bill Litton in a minute, but regardless of what the models say, it is urgent that residents continue to prepare for Hurricane Dorian. We have numerous updates today. First, at noon today, an emergency meeting of the Osceola County Board of County Commissioners will take place here at the Osceola County EOC. During this meeting, we'll execute a second resolution to declare a local state of emergency through September 8th, 2019. At the request of Good Samaritan leadership, today we will be issuing a mandatory evacuation order for the Good Samaritan Village in Kissimmee. That means the entire Good Samaritan Village, all personnel, residents, and tenants must be evacuated by noon tomorrow. As far as trash collection, here's the schedule for tomorrow, Monday, which is Labor Day. Osceola County will operate our regularly scheduled pickup on Monday, September 2nd. The City of St. Cloud will also do their regular pickup on Monday. Here's the difference. For the residents of the City of Kissimmee, Monday routes will be collected on Thursday. Tuesday routes will be collected on Friday. As a reminder, sandbag distribution has closed in all Osceola County and City of Kissimmee and St. Cloud locations. Thanks to all the hard work of so many emergency responders, our wonderful residents over the past few days, we filled more than 200,000 sandbags. We have also thus far fielded more than 1,200 citizen information calls from our call center, and we've connected with more than 500,000 residents, visitors via the Alert Osceola system. That is great work by a lot of people. And folks, we need to keep that up. As this storm continues to change in its timing and tracking, please continue to be vigilant and focus on safety preparation. As far as shelters, Osceola County Special Needs Shelter opened yesterday at the Council on Aging, located at 700 Generation Point, Kissimmee, Florida, 34744. And please remember, individuals staying at the special needs shelter should bring medicine and other vital supplies. For more information, please call our special needs hotline at 407-742-9001. Our 3 general population shelters will open at noon Monday. That's tomorrow. Folks, there's been some confusion about this, so again, tomorrow at noon. We will be opening 3 general population shelters. Those general population shelters are Harmony High School, which is our pet-friendly shelter, St. Cloud High School, and Horizon Middle School. And again, please remember to bring all materials to shelter in place, including personal supplies, bedding, snacks, games, as well as food for any special dietary needs. As you know, we've issued a voluntary evacuation order for low-lying areas and manufactured mobile homes to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of the community. The slow track for Hurricane Dorian, wherever it eventually lands, confirms that this will be a sustained water and wind event. Please, if you are in a low-lying area that is prone to flooding, please consider securing your property and moving to higher ground. As a reminder, Osceola County Public Schools will be closed on Tuesday. As always, for automatic updates, text Alert Osceola, one word, to 888-777. And one final announcement, our next briefing will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll be much closer to the potential arrival time of the storm. We'll be able to address additional issues then. Now I'd like to ask Bill Litton for his operational situational update. Bill?
Good afternoon. This is a deadly, serious storm. This is a Cat 5. This is something the east coast of Florida has never, ever had impacted. You need to take this seriously. Our residents have been preparing for days. Now's the time to put your plan in action. This, even with a little wobble to the left of this on course right now, do not follow that exact track. Do not rest assured of that. Even a small track to 2 to 5 miles could have major impacts for Osceola County. Take now to take your serious planning purposes. Take the actions to prepare your family. We're taking the actions right now to prepare our citizens and our residents here in Osceola County. Do not rest on the laurels of the track or the cone, because that cone could go anywhere to the inside of Florida all the way up to the northeast coast of South Carolina and North Carolina right now. This is a serious storm on the verge of 170-mile-per-hour winds we've never faced. The water and inundation of winds will be huge. Take action now.
Mayor Evers?
Muy buenos días, soy el alcalde José Álvarez de la ciudad de Kissimmee. Como pueden ver, el huracán Dorian tuvo cambios en su trayectoria y hay que estar preparado y no bajar la guardia. Esta tormenta es categoría número 5 con vientos de más de 160 millas por hora. Y no piensen que esto no es algo serio, esto es algo bien serio. Esta tormenta se está moviendo bien lenta y puede entrar adentro de tierra en cualquier momento. So, cualquier tiempo que ustedes tengan para prepararse debe haber sido ya. Nosotros estaremos ofreciendo la información en las redes sociales y en nuestra página web, pero es importante que las personas que tengan un plan en lugar antes de cualquier situación. Un adelanto desde el Centro de Manejo de Emergencia para esta mañana. La Comisión del Condado Osceola tendrá una reunión de declaración de emergencia hoy a las 12 del mediodía en el Centro de Manejo de Emergencia. Esta reunión será para efectuar una segunda resolución para declarar estado de emergencia local hasta el 8 de septiembre. Además, hoy se emitió una orden obligatoria de desalojo en la comunidad de Good Samaritan por la petición de la administración de Good Samaritan. Esta será efectiva a las 12 del mediodía mañana lunes. El recogido de basura para los residentes del condado Osceola permanece igual para el lunes 2 de septiembre. Para los residentes de la ciudad de Kissimmee, los servicios de recogida de basura se suspenderán para el lunes y el martes. Esto incluye el recogido de desechos de jardín, residuos voluminosos, aquellos materiales que no quepan en el contenedor de basura. Esto permanecerá igual para toda la semana, al menos que ocurra un cambio con el huracán Dorian. Esto es para los residentes que están adentro de los límites de la ciudad de Kissimmee. Está planificado recolectar la basura en los contenedores de reciclaje comenzando el jueves. Las rutas que estaban pautadas para recolectarse el lunes ahora serán recolectadas el jueves. Las rutas del martes ahora serán recolectadas el viernes. Recuerde visitar nuestra página web www.kissimmee.org para cualquier actualización. Recuerde que ya terminaron las operaciones para buscar bolsas de arena en el condado de Osceola, la ciudad de Kissimmee y la ciudad de St. Cloud. La ciudad de Kissimmee entregó aproximadamente más de 28,000 bolsas de arena ya preparadas para el público. El condado de Osceola entregó aproximadamente más de 20,000 bolsas de arena. El refugio para personas con condiciones especiales en el condado de Osceola abrió ayer a las 4 de la tarde. Este está en el Osceola Council on Aging en el 700 Generation Point, Kissimmee, Florida 34744. Los refugios para el público general abren mañana lunes 2 de septiembre a las 12 del mediodía. Repito, los refugios para el público general abren mañana lunes a las 12 del mediodía. Y estos son Harmony High School, que va a ser un refugio que pueden traer sus mascotas, St. Cloud High School y Horizon Middle School. Las escuelas del condado Osceola estarán cerradas hasta este martes 3 de septiembre y para obtener más información visite la página web o las redes sociales del distrito escolar. Las oficinas administrativas de la alcaldía de Kissimmee también estarán cerradas el martes 3 de septiembre. La reunión de comisión pautada para el martes también queda cancelada y se les estará informando sobre la nueva fecha. Recuerde que si quiere recibir notificaciones de la ciudad de Kissimmee y el condado de Osceola, envíe mensaje de texto con la palabra Kissimmee al 888-777 y Alert Osceola al 888-777. La próxima conferencia de prensa se llevará a cabo mañana lunes 2 de septiembre a las 9 de la mañana. No habrá una conferencia de prensa a las 4 de la tarde de hoy. Repito, la próxima conferencia de prensa es mañana a las 9 de la mañana y es cuando vamos a tener más información sobre el movimiento del ciclón de Dorian. Síganos en las redes sociales y página web para cualquier actualización @City of Kissimmee y @Osceola EOC. Muchas gracias.
Do you have any specific questions?
Yeah, can you guys expand a little bit on that decision to go ahead and evacuate Good Samaritan Society Village, given what we saw about 2 years ago?
Yeah, again, that was at the request of their management, and so it will assist them with, again, we've been working with them since the last storm in a partnership, and they've already begun to evacuate their special needs individuals that they have there. But of course, they have other residents, tenants as well, and they are, as you know, in a low-lying area and actually a floodway in a lot of the sections. So again, because of what's happened in the past and working with their management, that's the decision that was made.
Can we talk about what you guys are doing to make sure or try and prevent, I mean, some of that flooding in the area? They're so close to Shingle Creek and all that stuff, so
Someone want to,
Bill might.
or Don?
Don, you want?
Yeah, so the question is what are we doing to address the Shingle Creek flooding issues? A couple of things. We're working with Orange County on a basin study. We're funding one well in Osceola to analyze Shingle Creek itself, plus working with the Orange County Mayor Demings and Byron Brooks from his staff about discharge. They release waters north of us and it heads south, and they've been working with us to regulate that flow so we don't get inundated from waters.
Any other questions?
Do you have any expectation at the shelters whether or not they'll be full and what will be provided there?
You know, we never know exactly with the shelters. Special needs right now is not at capacity, and of course we have 3 right now, but we have a plan in place in case those 3 start filling up, that we have others already kind of in a phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So we're prepared for whatever comes at us at this point in time. And of course, like we said, they need to bring their own bedding, they need to bring special dietary need foods, they need to bring things to keep themselves occupied. And of course, if they have a pet, then they need to bring the items and a crate for their pet for the pet-friendly shelters.
Bill's probably for you. I know we're talking about the tracks kind of edging a little more west, and if given maybe a little more of what if the current NHC holds, can we get an idea yet on expectations on wind and rain in?
Right now, still too early, but right now definitely tropical force winds, and it's for extended period of time. So we're looking at 35 up to 74, and it could be for 12 to plus 18 hours that we'll be experiencing that. So a lot of wind spill, and it, like I said, rain, constant rain, 8 to 10 inches of rain expected. And if that bobbles a little bit to the west, as if that happens, that could be even more, and we could be plus hurricane winds in this area.
Just Sheriff, would you be able to talk about, maybe people staying indoors and any curfews if they may happen?
Well, we're working very closely with, obviously, Sheriff Mina to make sure that the Orange County Sheriff's Office and the Osceola County Sheriff's Office working together are on the same page. So curfews is something that Sheriff Mina and I have been in contact with one another about. And the timing for the implementation is something that we discussed as a board, and we also work on the same lines with Orange County. So if you're going to, if a curfew is implemented, absolutely stay inside your homes. If you choose not to evacuate if and when a mandatory evacuation notice is given, notify our deputies of your next of kin. It's just that serious of a storm. You cannot let your guard down, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that we've planned for, we've been ready for. I joked about it in the beginning that it seems as if we're being stalked by a turtle. It takes forever for this storm to get here, but I'm telling you, slow and steady wins the race. The turtle is coming. We see it in our horizon. So we've been given time to prepare. We've been given time to act. We really want to preserve your life. That's why we're all meeting all the time, getting up-to-date information to pass on to you so you can be informed and you can do what you need to do to preserve your life, your family's life. All life is precious. So if that curfew is implemented, I'll have a full force of deputies out there. I know St. Cloud Police Department will as well put their officers out there in Kissimmee to enforce that. We hope that we don't have to enforce that. Use good common sense. All we're trying to do is preserve your life.
And is there a certain point too where you're not gonna put your guys in danger of response?
Speaking of that, usually winds of 45 miles per hour is something that we're going to be looking at, not putting our deputies in harm's way. Now, we'll take that on a case-by-case basis. 911 centers are not going to shut down. We're going to take your calls. We did that during the previous hurricanes. We sent out a strike team to take care of the need that was there and to make sure that we're doing everything that we can. Our call is to protect and serve, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Sheriff, are you guys gonna do anything in the Good Samaritan area? 1,500 residents are being evacuated out of there. I know a lot of people are gonna be worried about their valuables and what they're leaving behind. I believe Good Sam has been in contact with the sheriff's office.
I was at the Good Samaritan Village yesterday, right after our press conference, and I addressed the residents there on their closed-circuit television, along with the Good Samaritan administrative staff. I told them that in meetings with Good Samaritan, that they were going to have a small crew to be patrolling the grounds of Good Samaritan Village. That's one of the concerns of the residents, and that we would have more patrols, more frequent patrols, and we would be working hand in hand with the Good Samaritan Village to ensure the residents there that when they do leave, their homes are not going to be left unprotected for anyone to come and do what they want. If we were to catch people into these areas and they were to be considered looting, we would arrest them on site and put together such a case, a solid case, to present to our prosecutors that they would be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and I will personally see to it that that is followed through in our judicial system, because these people cannot be preying on other people in this time when we're taking all these precautions to preserve life. And when you see this as an opportunity for your ill-gotten gain, that's a zero tolerance, zero.
Thank you. I also want to mention that if we've seen some folks that are still trimming trees, please stop trimming your trees, because we do not have the ability to pick that debris up. If you have trimmed your trees and you have debris, make sure you put it inside in a secure location, because that can become a projectile. Okay, so please take heed to that. Any other questions?
I don't know if this is like a county government thing, but is there anything, I rode through here Friday night and this morning. The gas situation went from impossible on Friday night to sketchy this morning. Is that anything you're working with the state or DOT on?
The state is, Victor talked about that the other, at the,
Excuse me.
Senator Torres.
Thank you. The state is moving on this aspect with the highway patrol, with the tankers, and in fact, the news cycle yesterday was saying most gas stations are getting their fuel, and we're telling everybody, be prepared, have your cars filled up, ready to roll.
A lot of people around here are having a hard time finding a place to do that.
Well,
They get loaded in South Florida.
some of the tankers went south. Now they're coming into the local areas as well. So I will follow up. I will call the state and see exactly if Central Florida has received more tankers coming up this way and when they're getting them. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Is
Is
that
it-
last pickup gonna be permanent, because it says you move to Thursday and Friday, but the storm might be already here.
Yeah, so the pickup that's supposed to be done on Monday is going to be changed to Thursday, and the pickup that's supposed to be done on Tuesday is going to be done on Friday.
So it's gonna be permanent like that, or?
for this week while we're in the middle of the storm. Yeah, this is just the time change for the storm itself. It's only temporary that we're making this change.
I'm sorry, but you said that in Spanish.
So la basura que normalmente se recoge el lunes va a ser cambiado para el jueves. La que se recoge el martes va a ser cambiado para el viernes. Esto es solamente temporario mientras que el ciclón de Dorian esté en el camino de nosotros. Ya después va a coger su normalidad, su tiempo otra vez. Muchas gracias.
Just wondering, for Good Sam, will there be like another type of shelter that will take him in since it's a lot of residents? Or is that something, are they still expected to go to the general shelters that are being opened?
Okay, so the question is, how we're gonna shelter the people evacuating from Good Sam. So right now, we're working with Osceola County Emergency Operations and the Good Sam leadership team. We'll be opening a shelter in St. Cloud for those people to evacuate. And that'll be for people that are able-bodied, that don't have means to evacuate Good Sam, and we'll be able to take care of them over in St. Cloud. So they're going to a special facility. It's a special needs designed facility. It was actually designed for that reason.
In St. Cloud, so it's
That's
not
correct.
the one in St. Cloud that we know about, this is a different one,
That's great. It's actually the senior center.
the senior center.
That is correct.
All right, cool.
Stephanie, if I can clarify on that too. So we have in discussion with Good Sam, and as we know what happened in 2017 with Irma, they have activated their emergency management plans for their assisted living and nursing home facility on campus. That transportation is already being done now to move those to another sister facility. And then we've been working with them, as Mr. Sturgeon just said, on coordinating their residents or tenants on site for those. They are working with them, that the ones that they can move with family and friends, and coordinating that, and then they'll apprise us on what the needs are, so we have that shelter open for those residents.
I just want to clarify, that's not a special need.
Yeah, that is not a special needs that we're opening.
And
So,
not a general shelter.
and it's not a general shelter either. It's
The
just,
one in St. Cloud,
right, it's not a general shelter. It's only for Good Samaritan tenants.
only for Good Sam tenants, and it's not special needs?
It's not special needs, correct.
And it's gonna be at the Citizen Center it's a St. Cloud Community.
Community Center.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we'll get you the
coordinating with
address,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify that because
They
they've
don't want others to
activated
show up.
their healthcare plans, and they're moving those patients now.
Okay, thank you.
And just as a transportation reminder, Sunrail will not be running next week, and Lynx will shut down bus service once winds reach 35 miles per hour. Any other questions? If not, again, tomorrow at 9 a.m. will be our next briefing. We will see you then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Heard their request.
I might kick this guy.